Starring John Thor, award-winning drama, Goodnight Mr Tom.
This country is at war.
A young evacuee has a new home.
I'm not having him, that's that.
There is a war on you.
A story of kindness across generations.
Wow!
But his real home has a secret.
Real that's a mystery. Liar!
What the lad needs is love.
Goodnight Mr Tom, New Year's Eve, 3:45, ITV1.
I'm in.
From pop stars wannabes
Just get mad.
to household names.
The things we did were amazing.
You are officially number one.
La La Land, the rumours, the gossip, the secrets.
We're here say, and this is our story.
Sunday 5:30, ITV1.
From the producer of Lock, Stock and Snatch. Come on! Vinnie Jones.
We're playing the cards. I'm with you.
Mean Machine.
Don't miss the DFS sale. There's double the discount. Yes, double the sale discount on a huge choice of special offers. Save double and get this sofa in your room for just $395. Double sale savings. Double the savings on this classic leather sofa, only $549. DFS also gives you 3 years free credit with nothing to pay for a whole year. A whole year on everything. That's today, including New Year's Day at DFS.
Hey, where's Adam? I haven't seen him all night. I wouldn't have thought he'd missed us for the world.
He's at his life drawing class. He said tonight's going to be a bit special.
Great looking model.
Yeah. Lovely scroll arms, and it comes in a choice of luxurious chenille covers. And in cherry red, it's now less than half price.
Hurry! This is just one of the amazing savings in Court's biggest ever sale. Which lasts longer, Duracell Plus or the ordinary zinc carbon battery? In tests, ordinary zinc carbon batteries just can't keep up. No matter what they try, Duracell always wins. Duracell lasts longer, much longer. For more value this Christmas, buy the special pack of 4 AA Duracell Plus batteries and get another 4 free.
Meet the girls who've got it all. The famous husbands.
Is Jace there? No, we went off with some of the lads a few hours ago.
The glamour.
Going out of a pastry model's one thing, but getting married to one...
Well, that's not what he tells me in bed.
The lifestyle they'll do anything to keep.
Is Jace on his way out?
Footballers' wives. Coming soon to ITV1.
There's more Crimbo camcorder cock-ups today at 5:40 and You've Been Framed. Right now we join Angus Scott for all the latest scores.
Played just about any sport there is. We played tennis, basketball, football, volleyball.
Yeah, we're all pretty competitive.
I'm not too bad, am I?
That is in the hole, isn't it?
It's off the green, Scott.
Darren's the worst.
The Gold Rush on ITV with Coca-Cola.
We're at the halfway stage in the FA Barclaycard Premiership. The top 4 are all in action this afternoon, and by 5 o'clock tonight we'll know for sure who's going to be top of the table on New Year's Day. These are the very latest scores, and they make interesting reading, especially for Manchester United. It's Arsenal 0, Middlesbrough 1, Aston Villa 0, Tottenham 1, Blackburn 0, Derby 1, Bolton 1, they're down to 9 men, Leicester 2, Everton 0, Charlton 1, Ipswich 4, Sunderland 0. Newcastle the leaders 1, Chelsea 2, Southampton 0, Leeds 0, and West Ham 1, Liverpool 0. And Ron and John, I hear. Ron, you're watching your tip for the title, Leeds at Southampton. What's the story so far?
Yeah, very competitive first 20 minutes. Southampton running the show. Could have scored, or might have scored in the first minute with a shot from Svensson. Viduka's just turned on, it's just been a great save by Jones. And after that, Leeds took command of the game, had 1 or 2 good opportunities, good free kick from Hart, hit the crossbar. They should have had a goal. They had a good goal disallowed when Bowyer was judged offside, when in fact the TV replays will show he's in line. Second half, Southampton have come, have rained crosses in. Beattie's looked a threat. Now all of a sudden, Leeds are having their first attack of the half. Because it's dismissed. It's dismissed. Woodgate's got it. It hasn't made anything of it. But certainly the second half, Southampton have come out and pushed the game back, and Leeds have got to get a semblance of control that they had just before half-time.
OK, Ron, thanks very much indeed. John, you're keeping an eye on one of your old clubs, Liverpool, at West Ham, and they're trailing at the moment.
They're trailing, and deservedly so. West Ham have completely dominated the game from start to finish. Created a lot of chances. Anelka and Heskey up front. Anelka looks short of match fitness. They're trying to play balls up to Heskey to flick on for him, and they've really shown nothing. But West Ham have been excellent. Sinclair on the left, Defoe, Joe Cole. They could have been 2 or 3 up. And they really didn't want half-time to come. Half-time came, you thought Liverpool would regroup, but in the second half it's the same old story of the first half. West Ham pushing forward, Cole, Defoe, Sinclair, Canuti, all creating chances, and Liverpool really need to get Michael Owen on. They brought on Gerrard at half-time to add some steel in midfield, but they've got nothing up front at the moment.
Thanks very much indeed, John. Well, don't forget, highlights of all this afternoon's 9 Premiership games at 10:30 this evening. News of matches elsewhere shortly, but let's catch up with the other big stories in the Premiership. And let's go straight to the leaders, Newcastle at St James's Park, trailing by 2-1 against Chelsea. Let's hear now from Roger Thames.
No opening so far in this second half, Angus, and Archie Goodjohnson's second goal of the game in first half stoppage time has certainly changed the tone here at St James's Park. Newcastle are under pressure, they're looking to push on, but Chelsea have already proved just how deadly they can be on the break. It's a really fascinating one now, and it's still 2-1 Chelsea.
An equaliser at Highbury for Arsenal. It's Arsenal 1, Middlesbrough 1, Graham Miller.
And a class equaliser too from Robert Pires in the 56th minute. Arsenal began this second half desperate to try and eke out a result which could well put them back on top of the Premiership tonight, and it came, the ball moving outside of the box, and Pires, fully 25 yards out, planted it straight back in. A very well worked equaliser. Arsenal 1, Middlesbrough 1.
Ipswich on course for their 3rd successive victory on the way up. They are 4-0 up at home against Sunderland. Stuart Jarrell.
And the Sunderland manager, Peter Reid, has made 3 substitutions to try and salvage something from this game. On have come George McCartney, Kevin Kyle and Kevin Kilban. Out have gone Michael Gray, Niall Quinn and Jason McAteer. But it's still Ipswich, leading with 2 goals in the first half from Alan Armstrong and 1 each from Thomas Gardso and Finidi George. Still Ipswich in control. Ipswich 4, Sunderland 0.
It's all been going off at the Reebok, where Bolton trail by 2-1 against Leicester. Andy Barwell.
And it could have been 3-1 a moment ago. Jastelainen pulling off a great save from Callum Davison for Leicester. Can't fault Bolton's effort, down to 9 men. Paul Warhurst and Dean Holtz was sent off in the first half. They've gifted Leicester 2 goals. Michael Ricketts an own goal, then a Brian Dean effort. Leicester took their foot off the gas. Bolton back in this through Kevin Nolan. Bolton 1, Leicester 2.
Let's go to Villa Park, where Tottenham are leading Aston Villa by 1-0. Steve Lee.
Yep, Tottenham still leading by that Les Ferdinand goal in the 39th minute. Cleverly worked it was too, between Sheringham and Ferdinand, combined age 71. They unpicked the Villa defence. Since then, Villa have had a bit of an onslaught at the start of the second half. Lee Hendry's goal-bound effort just tipped round by Keller. Villa pulling on a bit of pressure, but so far, Spurs still leading. Villa 0, Spurs 1.
What an important victory it'd be for Derby if they could hold on at Blackburn. They lead by 1-0 there. Keith Macklin.
While Rovers officials had even greater urgency to their talks with Andy Cole, their strikers continue to squander chances. The only goal of the first half, a breakaway. Carboni through to Christie. Christie facing it past Friedel. 1-0 to Derby.
Charlton also leading by 1-0 at Goodison Park. Robin Powell.
Yes, Charlton still holding on 1-0. Everton have looked a lot livelier here in the second half. It was former Everton favourite Graham Stewart who'd put the visitors ahead on the half hour. The Charlton skipper capitalising on a mix-up in the Everton defence. It's still Everton 0, Charlton 1.
Our featured game in Scotland is Rangers against St Johnstone, the bottom club. Rangers 1-0 up at the moment. Alistair Merning.
Yeah, still leading by that 92nd goal by Michael Moles, and they came very close in the 62nd minute. Fernando Rickson went off down the right. He sent a low cross. Moles was 10 yards out, but his shot was weak, and young Kevin Cuthbert managed to save well. 65 minutes on the clock. It's Rangers 1, St Johnstone 0.
In the English First Division, Manchester City beat Burnley by 5-1 earlier on this afternoon. Norwich leads Sheffield Wednesday by 4-0. Sheffield Wednesday down to 10 men. Likewise, Sheffield United down to 10 men. They trail by 1-0 against Wolves. We'll take a break. We'll see you in a couple of minutes.
9-0.
Designed to restore your va-va-voom. The new Renault Clio.
See the prices fall in our biggest ever music, video, DVD and computer game sale. A visit to Woolworths is well worth it.
Land of Leather's £100 million knockout sale.
It packs a punch, you know what I mean?
Save £500 on this sofa and it's only $399.
That's under £400.
This pair only $799. Save £1,000.
What a knockout.
These sofas only $12.99 a pair. Save £1,000. Get this matching recliner free.
Free?
It's Land of Leather's knockout sale.
Hurry, you know what I mean?
At Anglia Retail Park, Ipswich and Sproulston, Norwich, or visit landofleather.co.uk.
Is it because we have low electricity prices? Or is it because our energy efficiency advisors are helping customers lower the cost of their bills? Whatever it is, now over 2 million people have come back home to British Gas.
Feel-good factor number 2.
Robert! Turn it up! Okay, Dad!
That feel-good factor was sponsored by Centrum, a complete balance of 31 vitamins and minerals to bring balance into your life.
Between the tears we cry, take my hand, right.
The new Nokia is a phone, digital music player, radio, text machine and a lot more. Looks weird, sounds great.
My true love sent to me. And a edge of tree.
Have some of that.
Not one of the top 4 sides is winning this afternoon. Manchester United, who of course play Fulham at Craven Cottage tomorrow, must be rubbing their hands with glee. Newcastle, the leaders, are trailing by 2-1 at home against Chelsea. Roger Thames.
Still Chelsea in full command here, and they're managing to get some decent